Hello, good dear viewers. Still on WAEC 2023 Mathematics Examination objective questions. Remember, we stopped at question number 15 yesterday. So today we are going to begin with question number 16 down to question number 20. All right, here is question number 16. The question reads, the radius and the height of a solid cylinder are 8 centimeter and 14 centimeter respectively. Find correct to two decimal places the surface area of that cylinder, taking pi as 22 divided by 7. We have available options. So first of all, what will be the formula? The formula will be A equal to 2 pi RH plus 2 pi R squared. This is the formula for calculating the total surface area of a cylinder. This stands for the curved surface area, and this is what the two surface area at the top and the bottom. You know, the top of a cylinder is a cycle, and area of a cycle is pi r squared, and we have another cycle at the bottom making two of those cycles. What I mean is this: if you have a cylinder like this is the curved surface area, which is 2 pi RH, and we have a cycle to the top, which is pi r squared, another cycle to the bottom, pi r squared, making 2 pi r squared. So let us substitute everything here. We have this to be equal to 2 multiplied by 22 divided by 7, because that's what they say we should use as our pi. And we have radius as 8 multiplied by 8, then multiplied by h, which is 14. Then the whole of this, we should add it to 2 multiplied by 22 divided by 7 multiplied by radius is 8 times 8, because 8 squared is 8 times 8. So let us simplify. 2 times 22 times 8 times 14 divide by 7. I have 704 here, plus the other side I have 2 times 22 times 8 times 8. What I have divided by 7 is 402.29 to two decimal places. Then we are going to add these two numbers together. If you add them together, you're going to obtain 1106.29. This is what I have, centimeter squared. This is the area. So 1106.29. Do we have it here? Yes, 1106.29 is option C. Now let us move on to question number 17. All right, here is question number 17. We are given a diagram here, and this is the description. The description reads, in the diagram, O here is the center of the cycle NST. NT, let us locate it. You can see NT here is equal to ST. Where is ST? This is ST. Meaning that this triangle is an isosceles triangle, right? And NTS is equal to 36 degrees. NTS, this is 36 degrees. Find the measure of the angle marked T. This is the angle marked T. You don't have to stress yourself. This angle T is equal to 36 degrees. Let me mark it first before I tell you why. If you observe, this is a tangent to the cycle, right? And this is a segment. This is a chord again. So the angle formed by that chord and the tangent line outside, which is T, is exactly equal to the angle subtended by that chord. Which theorem is this? Alternate segment theorem. This angle and this angle are what? On the alternate segments, and they are always equal. And I think I have provided a video on that, on how to prove it. So the right answer is 36. You don't even have to solve anything. Alternate angles, alternate segment angles are all equal. Let us move on to question number 18. All right, here is question number 18. The question reads, a sphere has radius 3 centimeter. Find in terms of pi its volume. And what is the formula for volume of a sphere? V equal to 4 over 3 pi r to the third power. So the only thing we need to substitute here is the radius, and it is given as 3 cm. So this is equal to 4 over 3 pi r. Okay, r is 3. So we can write it as 3 times 3 times 3, because 3 to the power of 3 is 3 times 3 times 3, right? And this 3 will cancel one of the 3's. What do we have left? We have 4 times 3, which is 12. And what is 12 times 3? 12 times 3 is 36. So we have 36 pi. 36 pi. Remember the unit? cm cubed. And this is the volume in terms of pi. 36 pi. Do we have it here? Yes. Option C. Question number 19. All right, here is question number 19. We are asked to arrange the following numbers in ascending order of magnitude, meaning we should arrange them from the smallest to the largest. We have 3 numbers: 110 in base 2, 31 in base 8, 42 in base 5. So since you are dealing with objective questions, if your calculator is able to convert between different bases, you can do that. Otherwise, let me show you how to do that. Let us convert all of these 3 numbers into base 10. And notice the greatest one or the least one. Let me start with 110 in base 2. This is equal to, you take the first digit, which is 1, you multiply by the 2, which is the base, you add. Second digit multiplied by the base. Third digit multiplied by the base. Then you assign index from the last digit 2. You start with 0, 1, and 2. You stop. And you simplify. Let's start here. 2 to the power of 2 is 4 times 1 is 4, plus 2 to the power of 1 is 2 times 1 is 2, plus 2 to the power of 0 is 1 times 0 is 0. If you add all of this together, you have 6 in base 10. So what about the second digit, which is 31 in base 8? 31 in base 8, this is equal to 3 multiplied by 8 plus 1 multiplied by 8. We have 0, we have 1. If you simplify from here, 8 to the power of 1 is 8 times 3 is 24, plus 8 to the power of 0 is 1 times 1 is 1, and this is 25, right? Therefore, 31 in base 8 is equal to 25 in base 10. And the last digit, or the last number here, which is 42 in base 5, 42 in base 5, we have 4 times 5 plus 2 times 5, we have 0 and 1. Simplify. 5 to the power of 1 is 5 times 4 is 20, plus 5 to the power of 0 is 1 times 2 is 2, and this is 22. And hence, 42 in base 5 is equal to 22 in base 10. So the question is, which one is the smallest number here? We have 22, we have 25, and we have 6. And hence, 6 is the smallest number, and they say we should arrange it in ascending order. We are going to begin with the smallest one. Therefore, 110 in base 2 is the smallest. 110 in base 2, then comma. The next one, which is smaller, we have 22, which is equivalent to 42 in base 5. Then the last one is 31 in base 8, 31 base 8. And hence, this is the solution to this problem. 110, 42, and 31. 110, 42, and 31, which is option B. So now let us take the last question for today, which is question number 20. All right, here is question number 20, which is related to percentage error. The question reads, a notebook of length 15 centimeters was measured by a student as 16.8, meaning the student has increased the length of the book. We're asked to calculate corrected 2 decimal places the percentage error in the measurement. Okay, the formula is what? Absolute measure divided by the actual measure multiplied by 100%. Absolute measure, it means what? We should take the differences between the measurement. So I will take 16.8 minus actual measure, which is 15, divided by the actual measure multiplied by 100%. So If you subtract to the top, you have 1.8 divided by 15 multiplied by 100%. So what do we do first? We can either divide before we multiply or multiply before we divide. Let me take my calculator, simplify 1.8 divided by 15 before I multiply by 100. I'll do that directly. So 1.8 divided by 15, which is 0.12. I will multiply that by 100 to get 12. So this is 12%. The increase is what? 12%. Do we have it as option A? And I think this is all we have today. Tomorrow we're going to begin with question number 21. Thank you for watching. Do share to your learning colleagues. Bye-bye.